Hi guys, so this is a Get Ready With Me, and here's the makeup. Okay, so it cut out my foundation, but I do have a video on that, and I'm starting off with my eyebrows, and I thought I would show you guys how I do it today. So I take the Naked Basics palette, and I take two of those colors, the brown ones, I can't think of the name right now, but I start to line the top of my brow just to kind of give myself a frame to work with, and then I go through the bottom and make another line. Sometimes I just easily just go through it with a little bit of powder without doing this, but usually this is what I do. And then I go back with the powder and I make sure to tap off, and then I just make sure that the tail is the darkest, and I kind of just flick through my brows to make sure that they're the color I want them to be, and making sure that the very beginning isn't as dark as the tail, and trying to make them look a little natural. And then I'm just gonna try to perfect it if there's any holes in my brow, or that sounds funny, but if there's any like imperfections, I just keep trying to go over it until they look how I want. And I think they kind of look like that. And I just go into little parts, and then I take the spoolie and just go over it to try to shape it the way I want it. And then if I need to fix anything in the beginning or anything, or in the front, I just go over it until they're good. And yeah. And I just keep continually going back and forth with the spoolie and that. And that's what they look like, and they're dancing now. Okay, then I'm going to go on to the eyes. I'm going to be using NARS, what's it called? The Pro Prime Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. And I'm just going to put that on my lid all over, well, just in those spots. And then I'm going to be taking my ring finger and rubbing it in to my eyelid. Then I'm just going to take this brow gel real quick and set them. I forgot to show this part, and I'm just going to lightly go through it just so they don't go anywhere. And I'm going to take W.o.s from that Naked Basic palette. If you see those two brown shades, those are the ones I use. I can't remember what they're called right now. And then I'm just going to use that W.o.s color, and I'm just going to take the fluffy brush and use that as a brow highlight, just a very soft highlight. Next, I'm going to be showing you a couple different things. This is a Makeup Geek palette, Forever 21 Smoky palette, or even the Naked Basics palette, or the lorac palette. But I'm going to be using this Makeup Geek color in Creme Brulee, and taking this fluffy brush, and I'm going to tap it off, and I'm going to rock it into my crease. And this is just going to warm my crease up a bit. And I always do this because I like this color together, and also the next color together. I'm taking this color Cocoa Bear from Makeup Geek, and I'm also going to take it on a fluffy brush and rock it into my crease. I do love how these two colors look into the crease. It just really warms it up and looks good. Even on brown eyes. It looks good, especially on, I think, colored eyes, but I really like the combo. Then I'm going to take this color from Makeup Geek. It's called Shimma, and I'm also going to be taking it on a flat brush, and I'm just going to put it all over my lid, just for some light color. I don't know. Then I'm going to be taking that fluffy brush again with no additional product and just blending to make sure it's not a stark thing. And then I'm going to take my powder brush and wipe away that powder and that I put underneath my eyes, and then I'm going to put it down the middle of my face. And then I'm going to be taking a pencil brush and taking the color Creme Brulee on it and tapping it off. And I'm going to put it underneath my eyes. And I'm just going to rub it in all over my under eye area. Then I'm going to take the Cocoa Bear again on the pencil brush and tapping it off. I'm going to do it towards the end a little bit underneath my eye, and then making it come up to the other shadow to make it all look like it's together. Then I'm going to be taking this Urban Decay Electric palette, and you can really use any of the shades, but I'm going to be taking Thrash. Or you can also use this color from Makeup Geek if you don't want to buy the whole palette. You know, it's called Pixie Dust, and it's a little bit more golden than the Thrash color, but hey, it's something similar, and it doesn't cost $50 for a whole palette if you just wanted to buy the one. So there's them together. If you can see, they're just a little different. And then I'm going to take a small little brush, and I'm going to go in my inner corners with the color Thrash, and I'm just going to make it a little bright little pop of color. Honestly, this looks really bright, and it is, but I love bright colors, and from far away, it's actually not too bad, because I did wear this to a little kid's birthday party, and nobody even mentioned the bright green eyeshadow I had on my inner lid. Anyway, so I'm going to be taking this inglot gel liner in 77, and I'm going to start lining my eyes. And I'm kind of showing you guys how I do this. I just take it and point it towards my eyebrow and just try to bring it in. I've been doing eyeliner for years, so it's really easy for me. If it's not as easy for you, go slower, stamp it on, whatever is easiest for you. But this is what I do. And I just try to make it go towards the middle, and then I just clean it up and make it all look better. I just try to fill it in after I make that one line, and then try to make it as thin as I can in the beginning, or in the middle I should say, because I do like it thicker on the outer corner and very thin in the inner corner. And I'm just fixing the edges with that brush. And then I'm going to be taking a liner thing. It's a liquid liner. It is the Lorac Front of the Line Pro pen. I think that's what it's called. And I like this because it's very thin, and I use this if I want a full, like, wing, if that makes sense. A full liner. I just start from the inner corner and go to where I already did it, and I just try to make it as thin as possible in the inner corner, and then go to the thickness that it is in the middle, and just kind of make it look like it's all one swoop. But it makes it easier, I think. And I also just try to clean up areas and fix it and get as close to the lash line as possible. Next, I'm just gonna curl my eyelashes and add some mascara. This is the Big Eyes Falsies. That's what I've been using. And then I'm going to do my bottom mascara. And then I'm going to use this blush by NARS. It is the NARS Orgasm. And isn't that pretty? I'm going to take it on that brush, and I'm going to lightly start putting it on, and then I kind of go crazy with it because then I know where I want it. And that's what I do. And then I'm going to take this white pencil, and it's not very strong, but I just put a little bit of it in my eyes just to brighten them a little bit. Then I'm going to take these two liners for my lips. They're kind of just like brown nude colors. One's a little darker than the other. And I start to line my lips with the darker shade and kind of go on the corner edges of my lips, if that makes sense. And then I'm going to be taking the lighter shade, and that one's from Ulta, I think. I'm going to be putting it in the middle of my lips. And then I'm taking this Laura Geller lip gloss, I think it's City Light lip gloss, and I'm just going to take it on a little brush and put it all over my lips. I'll put all the products down below. Now for the hair. Okay, so my mom was braiding my hair. I'm doing it kind of fast because I feel like it would be long if I went through it all. So she's basically doing a French braid, but she's doing it reversed. That's what she said. Yeah, that's my messy desk. Anyways, she's doing it so that the braid sits on top of my head instead of in it. I don't know how to explain it. You've seen a braid, hopefully. But this one is going to be sitting on the top of my head, which I thought was kind of cool. I don't know how to do it, but this is how she's doing it. If you can see how she's doing it and learn how to do it. I'm really, really bad at hair, so this is how she's doing it. Then she's going to take this wide tooth comb and just kind of clean up the sides so that it looks better, I guess. That's what she did. Now she's showing you what she did. This is the top of the braid going all the way down. My husband was filming this, so yeah. And that's what it looks like. And now for the outfit. For my accessories, I was just wearing my wedding ring and this wristband to tell me where I'm breastfeeding. Then I'm wearing my opal ring and this really cute bracelet, and also these skull earrings. I really like them. And then also some heart-shaped sunglasses. And this was the makeup. This is the finished makeup, just to show you up close. And I'm just wearing a simple gray t-shirt and some jeans, some sandals, my Betsy Johnson diaper bag, and my baby. And yeah, that's what I was wearing. You guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you in my next one. Bye.